So today I'm going to do a video on WW1 Imperial Russian clothing. Everything here besides the helmet and the boots I made. Um, so yeah. So we'll start out at the boots. They're on a pieces of canvas because I just waxed them and then waited for the wax to sink in for about 2 days and then I oiled them again. So I don't want to get all that on the hardwood floor. Next to them are some felt boots that would be worn in the winter, usually by the home guard / militia troops. Yeah. Above that would be their bread bag, an 1894 or a rusk bag that they would carry on their belt, or they would have a strap. I offer those at my store. Next up are the trousers, and then the tunic as well. They're both made of wool, although I got a hard time finding enough wool to make both tunic and trousers of the exact same color. And historically, they were all relatively different colors. More of them were khaki or like that mustard brownish green instead of a darkish green like that one there. Then I have earmuffs right there sitting on top of the pants, and then the field cap over there on top of that coyote hide, which I made into a scarf. I am working on making an actual, probably some other form of scarf. I do need to go to greatcoat still, so I'm missing that. Above that, that big fuzzy brown hat is a more traditional style Cossack hat. Next to that is a 1910 papaka made with Astrakhan sheepskin. I'll probably do a short video on that. But the seller that I bought the sheepskin from said it was gray to white, and they sent me black and never replied when I asked them why they sent me black, because they ordered gray. But they're usually gray, tan, white, not usually black. Cossacks wore black ones. Next, that's an Adrian helmet. It's a World War I style one sent to Belgium. I need to get a new crest badge to put on the front of it because it still has the crest badge of Belgium on it. And then that little tan rectangle piece there you can kind of see is a Boschlik. I offer those at my store as well. And then for the tunic and pants, if you guys are interested, I might start selling those in my store, but it does take quite a long time for me to hand sew these. And then a little extra tidbit over here in that cardboard box is a earlier version that I'm working on of a Zelensky, I think Zolnost gas mask used in World War One. The adhesive I got with it just isn't strong enough, so I gotta find a stronger adhesive before I start making them. And now we'll go on to weapons. Alright, now for the weapons. Earlier in some of my earlier videos, I have a Berthier carbine. That would have been used by the Russian expeditionary forces sent to France to reinforce the French lines on the Western Front. Out here I'm talking about the Eastern Front. So we have at the top is the officer's belt with sword and pistol. The pistol would have been an 1895 Nagant revolver in 7.62 by 38R with an 1881 Dragoon cavalry saber. And that little leather pouch there is an ammunition pouch for your Mosin. And then below that, I have a 1916 Mosin, just an 1891, not an 1891-30. This one's a Balkan capture. Yeah. For those leather ammunition pouches, I found out they later had canvas ones in the late war. Well, during the First World War, most of the people that got those leather ones would either be Cossacks, and they would get one on their left side of their belt, or the home guard troops, which would get one on the left side of their belt, but they would also get a canvas ammunition pouch and then a canvas bandolier, ammunition carrier. The Cossacks would get two bandoliers and one leather ammunition pouch, and then most frontline soldiers just got two canvas pouches. And then you would be carrying 60 rounds in your pouches and 60 rounds in your bag, or bread bag, or duffel bag, or if you see up there that cowhide bag, that's an example of an 1899 or 1898 sappers pack. It turns out they were not made with cowhide. I found out because there's only one surviving picture of one, and it's made with a waxed canvas that looked like it was cowhide because I couldn't see it very well. But now that I have a decent picture of it, it's made with waxed canvas and not cowhide, so I'll have to make another one eventually. But yeah, you'd have carried 60 rounds in your bag and 60 rounds on your person in the front in your ammunition pouches. Some of you may have seen the canteens that they carry. The aluminum ones were for the frontline guys. The glass ones were made for the home guard and the like rear echelon troops. Sometimes they would be issued 1880s wooden ones. I believe they're made from birch, but you don't see too many of those, especially not surviving today at least. But yeah, just a little short on weapons and clothing, and long live the Tsar.